Do you know the three most evil queens in the Bible? In the history of mankind, we find figures who stand out for their cruelty, wickedness, and devastating influence. The Bible, a sacred book full of wisdom, also reveals to us dark characters who marked entire eras with their wicked deeds. Get ready. If to delve into the stories of these queens of perversity, whose names echo to this day as symbols of destruction and terror. They not only influenced kings, but also manipulated the fate of entire nations. Who were they and what were their acts that made them so infamous? Let's uncover the dark secrets of these women who defied the heavens and faced divine judgment. The first woman to reign on our list is Jezebel, the Phoenician queen who married King Ahab of Israel. Jezebel was not only a foreigner, she brought with her a pagan religion that directly challenged the God of Israel. A devotee of Baal, Jezebel erected altars to this pagan deity throughout the land of Israel, leading the people to abandon the true God. Her power was so great that she ordered the death of prophets and anyone who dared to oppose her. Her name became synonymous with corruption and idolatry. But Jezebel was not content to dominate religiously. His thirst for power was insatiable. One of the most notorious episodes of his wickedness was the murder of Naboth, a righteous man, owner of a vineyard that Jezebel desired for her husband Ahab. With a Machiavellian plan, she framed a false accusation against Naboth, resulting in his unjust execution in cold blood. Jezebel took possession of the vineyard and further consolidated her dark power. Jezebel's fate, however, was sealed. The prophet Elijah, sent by God, prophesied his terrible fall, and so it happened. Jezebel was thrown out of a window by her own servants, and before her body was buried, the dogs devoured her, leaving only her bones. His end was as terrible as his crimes. Jezebel became the living example that wickedness has a high price to pay. Athaliah, the murderous queen seeking power if Jezebel was terrible. Athaliah, his daughter, followed in his footsteps with even more cruelty. When her son, King Ahaziah, died, Athaliah saw an opportunity to seize the throne of Judah. But to do so, she would need to eliminate any threat to his reign. And who is that threat? Your own grandchildren. With unimaginable coldness, Athaliah ordered the execution of all royal descendants, including her grandchildren, to ensure that there would be no legitimate heir to the throne. However, one of the grandchildren, little Joash, was miraculously saved by his aunt Josheba, who hid him in the temple for 6 years. Throughout all this time, Athaliah reigned with hands of iron and a heart of stone. It promotes idolatry and disrespect for divine laws. His tyranny has come to an end. When Jehoiada the priest revealed the young Jehoash as the rightful king, the people rose up against Athaliah. She was captured and executed at the Horse Gate, and the assassin queen's reign of terror came to an end. Athaliah is remembered as one of the most cruel and merciless figures in the Bible. Herodias, the vengeful queen who begged for heads while Jezebel and Athaliah reigned in the Old Testament. Herodias appears as a dark figure in the New Testament. Herodias was an ambitious woman, married to Herod Antipas, the ruler of Galilee. His wickedness, however, was recorded in history by a single act of pure revenge and cruelty. John the Baptist, the prophet who announced the coming of the Messiah, dared to challenge Herodias publicly, condemning her illicit marriage to Herod, which was against Jewish law. Herodias, enraged by the prophet's boldness, swore revenge, and had her chance during a feast offered by Herod at the celebration. Herodias' daughter Salome danced for Herod and pleased the ruler so much that he promised to grant her any wish. Instigated by her mother, Salome asked for John the Baptist's head on a platter. Reluctantly, but stuck to his word, Herod ordered the prophet's execution. The head of John the Baptist was given to Herodias, sealing her place among the most evil women in the Bible. The stories of Jezebel, Athaliah, and Herodias show us how far unbridled ambition, lust for power, and hatred can take the human heart. All of these women use their influence to destroy lives, alienate God's people, and spread terror. But in the end, they all met the same fate: divine judgment. These stories serve as a powerful reminder that wickedness may seem victorious for a while, but it will always meet its downfall. No throne, no matter how strong it may seem, can stand before the justice of God. Jezebel, Athaliah, and Herodias not only fell, but their falls were eternal testimonies of the cost of corruption and wickedness. May these stories make us reflect on the choices we make and remind us that true power is not in dominating others, but in serving good and justice. After all, in the end, it is integrity that remains, while wickedness always finds its inevitable destruction. If you made it this far, please leave an amen in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. May God bless you abundantly. Amen.